Hey everyone, this is Paul Huggins with Artist Consulting. Today I want to share some neat features that you can do using SVG files. Now SVG files are just scalable vector graphics that can be animated, they're in XML format, and they're designed for the web. But what you can really do inside of Power BI is you can create unique spatial maps using them. These can have potential IoT functionalities. You can use them to create special visuals and graphics. There's really a bunch you can do with them. Anything you can do inside of an XML format, you can really do in this SVG look for Power BI. So what I have here is a demo data set consisting of random people, random ID numbers, and a random office floor plan from Lucidchart. And all this is really showing is each one of these colors represents a person's office in this case, and they're colored by response at the moment. So what I can do is I can change the date on this, and we can see how the response changes per person over time. Say if I only wanted to see maybes or no's or yeses, this can all be customized and really tinkered with through an SVG file. So I'm going to quick walk you through how I created this. This was just a simple Lucidchart free office template plan, just to kind of get the point across and highlight it. So all I did was I went to File, exported it as an SVG with a transparent background. And that just you can say that anywhere you want. You download your desktop, it doesn't matter for the purpose. The next step is going into the Synoptic Designer for Power BI. This is something that ties directly into Power BI. It's great. The app that you use inside of Power BI is actually called Synoptic Designer. So it's the same company that makes the visualization inside of BI. So what we're going to do is we're going to download that demo, bring it over here. And what it does is it automatically has this filled in for me because I've done it before. But say I wanted to add new spaces, I could either draw them out, I could click and drag, or I could just use their automatic tool here to just kind of highlight everything. You know, it being a Lucidchart photo, it kind of recognizes this cubicle shape, so it automatically assigns it to that. And what it does is it assigns it a key over here. And this is the key that you're going to need in Power BI to tie the two together, to tie the SVG with your data set. Once you've made all these, you can see the coordinates of each one of these. You can kind of see what you've called it. You can add, you can delete. It's really a neat tool here. You can export to Power BI. What that'll do is it'll export basically an HTML document for you that you can then take to Power BI. And once you've installed this Synoptic panel by OKViz, which is a Microsoft certified visualization, you can just click wherever you want and do change and import that SVG file. Now it already has mine saved in here, so it knows kind of what I want. But what you can do is you can just tie the two together. So this is, my sample database. Here's my ID that I tied it to. So this is what's actually coloring it. It's coloring it by this ID number. And then the response and the date are used as the slicers and the coloring. But that main key is going to be that ID field that you created in Synoptic Designer, and that matches with your database. So this is a really simple demo you can look at here. Some other cool features I found for using SVG files was creating custom icons that you can then throw into your tables. This one I thought was pretty neat. It's basically a custom picture that they overlap with different colors using measures inside of Power BI to create, a percent work complete or a percent work done. And then in kind of a similar fashion here, conditional formatting inside of a table. So it kind of gives you a card view with some key metrics inside of a table. So there's really a bunch you can do with SVG files, and I will share all the links for where I got these. This was a great resource to use. But this was just something I wanted to pass along to y'all, just kind of show you the power that SVG files can have. And you can make these all animated. You can make these really highly customizable. So really, I encourage you to play around with these, see what you can do. Send me some fun stuff that you create, and I hope that you have fun developing these and putting them to use. Thanks.